Good morning and happy Tuesday. Welcome to the Beach House Beach Bunker and the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. Where does our food come from? Of course, it comes from the farm. And Manitoba Ag Days in our little town gets underway today. It is a little town with a big conference going on. If you're an ag producer, if you're attached to farming in any way, chances are you're in our city to enjoy it. And well, we're at the Beach House Beach Bunker set to take on a Try It Tuesday, Taste It Tuesday. Welcome. Hope your Tuesday's off to a good start. I'm Tyler Glen, and coming up on the show today, Northern Lights. Oh, the most amazing solar storm in 20 years, and wouldn't you know it, a lot of cloud cover for Brandon last night. Although some people in Brandon did see the Northern Lights, but it wasn't knock you off your chair spectacular. However, in other parts of the world it was, and we'll show you what it looked like. Some amazing colors, just incredible. Speaking of incredible, you thought we've got a lot of snow this winter so far. In Russia, did you see the pictures coming out of Russia? 7 feet of snow. Now, I don't need to tell you that we're on the same latitude as Russia on the other side of the planet, and for them to get this amount of snow, epic snow, like from fourth-story apartment buildings, the snowdrifts got so high, kids were coming out of the fourth story of an apartment on toboggans. We'll show you coming up on the show. Also, a video of a 100-car pileup in Michigan from yesterday from the Department of It Could Always Be Worse. We just had our big interstate highway closed for twice in one weekend. And while we had people storm state and lots of community centers open up and lots of Manitoba generosity, there was minimal accidents. There were a couple, but no big pileups like this. This is incredible. We'll talk about that this morning. Also talking about sports jerseys. Why? Because the hottest jersey on planet Earth doesn't belong to the Montreal Canadiens or even the Saskatchewan Roughriders. The hottest jersey in the world right now isn't even with the World Cup with soccer. It is a hockey jersey. And it's, I believe, fictitious. It's not even a real team. It comes from the super mega hit show, Heated Rivalry. Yeah, they can't keep the jerseys on store shelf. It's the biggest show in the history of television. It's amazing. And finally, Trump wants Greenland. I want Turks and Caicos, okay? I have issued a memo to the government of Turks and Caicos. The government of Canada is coming. We are taking over their island. I am tired of not having a tropical island. I'm in the back nine of life, and we need tropical islands. And the thing is, they've wanted to join Canada for years, and we've said, I don't think so. I think we've got enough to carry, because apparently 30,000 folks from Turks and Caicos to put on the social rolls is too much, yet we're bringing in 500,000 a year. I don't understand. We get a tropical island in exchange. I mean, Greenland hasn't got good beaches. Turks and Caicos has got good beaches. Oh, man, we've got a lot of cameras down today. Thank goodness that the roads are generally in good shape. As we take a look outside on your Tuesday morning, we've got good winter driving conditions for the most part, and I think it's going to be this way for the rest of the week. It's the cold that's going to be the concern. As you may see in the headlines, CAA Manitoba is getting a huge increase in calls, mainly due to battery-related issues. If you get stranded on the highway this week, it could mean real trouble. So again, battery got to be working good. Make sure your cell phone is all charged up and ready to go. Wouldn't hurt to have an emergency kit, maybe throw a blanket in the car, an extra winter coat, shovel, stuff like that. Just make sure your emergency kit is good, because this is cold at minus 21 with the wind chill. Feels like minus 30. It's chilly morning, but this is not going to be the worst of it. The worst of it is still coming, and we may get some snow today and tonight and tomorrow. The forecast calling for some periods of light snow today, which will continue tonight and into tomorrow. Then when that clears out, that is when the heat gets shut off. That's when the heat gets shut off. Minus 23 for the high. Our daytime high on Friday, minus 29. The daytime high. Jesus Murphy. Oh, my God. Friday could be the coldest day of the year. It's the coldest day of the year. For a high, minus 29, and the overnight lows, minus 38. And again, our wind chills could top out in the minus 50s. I had some people on social media yesterday saying, where did you get your weather from? It's a thing called the wind chill calculator. Winds at 20 kilometers an hour at minus 38 provide a wind chill of minus 52. Oh, people are cranky right now. People are cranky. Not at the Beach House Beach Bunker. If you're cranky, there's the door. We don't want cranky pantses among us. No cranky pantses. Pantses? Anyway, who do we got to welcome aboard? Hopefully sunshiny, smiley faces in the Beach House Beach Bunker. Hey, it's another day. You're on this side of the dirt. There's going to be some good things going on, I'm sure. And we want to hear about it in yesterday's good thing coming up in just a second. But first, we've got to say good morning to you. Jeremy and Philip are in on TikTok this morning, along with Road Reverend and Pebbles on Twitch. Cruz is here too, along with Dutton this morning, and Allie. Hi, Allie on TikTok. Good morning. Polar Bear's here on Twitch, along with Bernice. Whoa, Leslie's here. Hi, Leslie on TikTok. Good morning. We've got Quentin over on Twitch, along with Cindy. Cindy says, try it Tuesday, perhaps. A new name for our Tuesday. Yeah, formerly Taste It Tuesday. It still kind of is. Being evaluated. Might be pivoting, but everybody likes to see something get tried and eaten on Tuesday. So we will keep it going. We will. Today is Cheese Day. National Cheese Day. I've been asking on social media what pops into your mind when you hear that it's National Cheese Day. And I have the perfect thing to try today. I have the perfect thing, and I've tried it before, but I haven't had it in the new year yet because, I've been, watching the calories a little bit, trying to be a good boy, but that all ends today. The Kuiper's Pizza Bun. You've probably never seen one, have you? It's loaded with cheese and pepperoni, the perfect breakfast treat. We'll try that after 8 o'clock. Leslie and Mario on TikTok. Good morning, Leslie and Mario. And Richard's over on Facebook, along with Molly, who's on Twitch. Good morning, Molly. Nice to see you. Calvin, who's on TikTok. Good morning, Calvin. It's been a while. Nice to see you. Ernie's on TikTok, too. Hello, guys. Happy Tuesday, Nick Adams over on Twitch. Janine is here on Facebook right now. Nick says right now in Moscow, there's someone who looks a lot like Richard who is having the time of his life. Probably on a crazy carpet. Sliding right off. Richard has to throw in that the orange man is a dummy. What? I'm wearing orange today, and I'm a dummy. You called me a dummy? I don't understand. What did I do, Richard? What did I do? Derek says, oh, the heat is running smooth. Nice and smooth. It's nice and hot. You're ready for the cold. Good stuff. Hey, Jason. Jason's over on TikTok. This one, busy day on TikTok. Good morning. Good morning, Itzy. And good morning, Cardella, as well on TikTok. It's nice to see you. Lots of waves there. Sebastian, too. Hello. Tracy is here on Twitch. Good morning, Tracy. And, TikTok seems to be the busy spot over there today. And I mean Trump. You mean Trump. Oh, well. I don't even know what's going on. I quit trying to understand what's happening there. Probably around Christmas time. It's just out of my mind now. I can't deal with it. It's too much crazy. There's too much crazy train. I like crazy. I'm a little bit crazy, but you just got to go unplug. That's it. Enough crazy. I'm done. I want Turks and Caicos. Let's get down there. Have you ever been to Turks and Caicos? Have you ever seen this place? It's amazing. These people are beautiful. They're wonder if they fit into Canada just fine. They like hockey. They know all about Ukrainian food. They're perfect. Let's bring them into the country. What are we waiting for? Well, good to see you. Welcome aboard. Thanks for being here. And we've got a 2-hour extravaganza of fun set to unfold. Some of the other stuff that we've got coming up today. New details in the Kiefer Sutherland arrest. We've been following that quite closely. And interesting video making the rounds of a Walmart customer who has absolutely had enough. Apparently, she went to Walmart last week to buy like just some toiletries, some deodorant and stuff like that, and they're locking all the little stuff up. It seems last week we were talking about how in Nanaimo they were locking the stakes up, like behind plastic with a lock and key, and at the Walmart they unlocked the stuff for her and then put it in another lockbox. I've never seen this before. They took it from one lockbox to put in another that you take to the counter. All your little stuff went in this little plastic lock because people are stealing everything. If it is not tied down, nailed down, tied to something, it is going bye-bye. People, it is insanity. Stealing deodorant. Just stink. Oh, man. Mama Sunday says, hey, Mama Sunday, Turks and Caicos is totally on my bucket list. The only thing with Turks and Caicos that is a little bit tough is that it is a little bit expensive, I heard. I heard it's a little bit pricey to go there. Nick says, anyone who really knows me knows that I was born in the year 1980. Oh, Angela's here. Good morning, Angela. Welcome. Let's get into yesterday's good thing. This is where we talk about something good that happened yesterday. Could be big, could be small. My good thing, I'll start it off. I managed to chop up some celery and carrots and onions, all ready to rock and roll. Then I roasted a chicken for the entire day. I did it in the slow cooker. I started it yesterday morning, came back to the beach house, beach bunker, finished my work day, went upstairs. It stunk up the whole house. Just this beautiful roast chicken. Did it slow. And all the juices came out. So now I'm going to make the most epic chicken soup. I'm always trying to outdo my last chicken soup. And you can't just take it out of a can. You can't just throw some powder in the water and then expect that to be magnificent. No. You got to do a whole roast chicken and then all that beautiful, delicious, tender meat with the vegetables. And it's cold outside. The wind is blowing. The wind chill's awful. And you got hot chicken soup. Love it. It's soup season. Are you making soup? Or maybe you're having cheese. It's Cheese Lovers Day today. And Carol says first thing in her mind on Cheese Lovers Day is pizza. Janine says fresh Parmigiana Reggiano. I don't know what that is. I know what Parmesan cheese is, but I don't know what that other part is. Richard says pizza grilled cheese sandwich. Smoked Gouda for Derek. Gail says goat cheese. Really? National Cheese Lovers Day, and that's what you're going to say? Goat lovers? Or goat lovers? That's a totally different show. Not appropriate for Family Feud. Goat lovers. Honey goat cheese. Jennifer says cheese pull. Diane says homemade macaroni and cheese or a grilled cheese sandwich. That is acceptable. Grilled cheese sandwiches are lovely. First thing in my mind was pizza. Melted cheese apparently does the same thing to your brain as like hard drugs. It's an addictive food. Probably one of the most addictive foods, melted cheese. I mention the words melted cheese, and you start to lick your lips, don't you? Your brain starts to think about melted cheese, the ooey gooey goodness, and you think to yourself, it's not too hot, not burn your mouth hot, but it's nice and warm as it goes in your mouth, and it's gooey and it's chewy, and it's got a little bit of fat in there. You're just going, oh my gosh, it's just so good, melted, so good. Oh, wait a second, there was a crusty part. Oh, that's right, Molly, the little burnt edges of cheese. Oh, the burnt edges of cheese. Cheese has. I'm going to tell you about cheeses, all kinds of cheeses. You know what you need in your life? You need cheeses. You need mozza cheeses, and you need cheddar cheeses. Praise cheeses. You need all the cheeses. Oh, it's going to save you from the cold. It's going to put a jump in your step and a smile on your face. If you embrace the milk and dairy that God put on this earth, God bless cheeses. Ashley says extra large, extra cheese pizza from Romano's. Brenda's also in for grilled cheese, and Judy says plain old cheese and crackers. So happy Cheese Lovers Day. Today is going to be a good day because, you know what, even if you take a little piece of cheese and you melt her down on the microwave, and I've done this. I've done that. Don't say you haven't done it. I know you haven't. If you haven't, you're going to try it today. One plate, one piece of brick cheese. Could be mozza, could be Swiss cheese, it could be marble. You go beep, 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 beep on the microwave. Watch that thing just melt down, melt down, melt down. Now, don't give it a couple of seconds to cool off a little bit. Take your fork, and in it goes. Ooey, go. Oh, yes. Ooh, yeah, that's good stuff right there. Let's go. Oh. Coming up tomorrow, Heart Disease Awareness Month. But in the meantime, we will celebrate cheese. Cheese for you, cheese for me, cheese for everybody. Happy Cheese Lovers Day. Oh, yes, and then there's this cheese. Quentin's got his cheese out. He's drinking from the cheese can. Sharp cheddar cheese. Wow. Right from the can. That's how. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. Right in your mouth. Nothing gets in the way between you and your cheese. Now, it does say pasteurized processed cheese product. However, there is a piece of cheese on the side of it. I find this a little bit ironic coming from the guy who is like ultra super clean foods and make sure you don't put crap in your body. I'm not going to say nothing. I'm not going to say anything about this ultra processed, dangerous, cancer-causing dairy product. No, I am not. I am just going to say it's delicious. See, I'm not going to judge. I'm not going to say, don't eat that, it'll kill you. No, I will not say that. I will say, cheers to you. Let's do cheese shots. Now, we've done the butter shots at the movie theater. Today, being Cheese Lovers Day, it's cheese shots. Quit yakking, Tyler, and get to the good thing. Okay, I will. We got good things. Let's load up on good things from yesterday. But first, as mentioned, I've got a cheesy pizza bun coming up on my Try It Tuesday today. And I'm off to Kuipers today to load up on the cheese buns because my soup will be ready tonight. That's the perfect combination. Hey, it's Cheese Lovers Day today, so get cheese buns. You can get the pizza buns. They've got lots of products loaded with cheese. Garlic cheese bread as well. Kuipers Family Bakery loves putting 100% Canadian cheese into their cheese bread products. Go in there. Tell them Tyler sent you. They'll know exactly what you're talking about. They'll show you to the cheese breads. Let's do it today. Kuipers Family Bakery, Westman's favorite bakery in Brandon at 1411 First Street, just north of the First and Richmond corner, next to Tasty's. At Headley's Health Hut, they have got an amazing selection of products as well. I'm going to try one of these in the coming weeks. Look what they sent over. Beef protein to try. Grass-fed beef protein drinks. They come in apple. They come in lime. All kinds of neat protein products, I'll tell you, because that is the hottest thing going in 2026 is protein. And they are chock full of the world's greatest protein products and powders at Headley's Health Hut. That's not all. They've got gluten-free. They've got sugar-free. Of course, they've got vitamin supplements. And if you're looking for cold and flu remedies or cold and flu prevention, they are the place to be. 1314 Richmond Avenue, just east of Murray, GM. And everyone at Sunrise Credit Union says, welcome to Ag Days over at the Keystone Center. The special breakfast is on at, I believe it's the Dome building this morning, or it's just getting underway. And, of course, Sunrise Credit Union is proud to be associated with Ag Days and proud to support Western Manitoba farmers. If you are looking at discussing legacy planning, if you're looking at strategic partnerships, if you're looking at some financial planning for your farm, or the potential for some additional financing. There are 19 area locations of Sunrise Credit Union across southwestern Manitoba, and they love farms. They love farming families. And once again, welcome to Ag Days at the Keystone Center from your friends at Sunrise Credit Union. Okay, so Tosh was out yesterday doing more walking, and this is, she says her GT was the beautiful fresh air, and her lungs only froze for us a little bit, and she just unthawed them, so I'm glad to hear the lungs are unthawed. You are a diehard walker. Walking for both of us. Thank you. Thanks for doing that, Tosh. I will walk to the heater, turn it up, and then go back to my chair. Molly's GT was told last night that I'm going to be seeing everyone I want to see on Friday. Oh, my God. You're having like a big party. Everyone's coming over on Friday, so make plans. What's on the menu? Bear hugs incoming. So excited. Friday, a big day for Molly. Yeah. All right. Got to have something fun planned. Taco bar. I predict a taco bar in your future. Cheese is wonderful, says Derek. Molly says melted and burned. Quentin says that there's a cheese that he misses. Lucerne used to make a garlic marble cheese. Garlic marble cheese. No, I can't say I've had it. The only time I like something in my cheese is jalapeno cheese. I like the pepper jack cheese. And I'm sorry. The Canadian one, I'm not a fan of, and I don't know why it is. I don't know if the peppers are different. We usually buy the U.S. one. I know I'm going to get stones thrown at me, but I just haven't found a Canadian version. I've tried. I think it's because, our taste buds people don't like hot, and I like it a little bit spicy. Anyway, otherwise, the cheese has got to be nothing in it. Nothing in it. Nick says, I'm a firm believer in the bottom, that the only thing better than cheese and bacon is melted cheese and bacon. Old cheddar for polar bear. Pebbles wants Express Creation from Pizza Express Extra Cheese. There is a cheesy secret at Santa Lucia. Now, I'm not going to release that secret, but it's part because I can't understand why I like the Santa Lucia special so much. We don't order it very often, but when we do, it's a birthday pizza or something like that. And Garth was telling me, it's special cheese. Oh, I know it is. I got to find out. I think it's full fat. I think it's like, because most pizza places use like partly skimmed, or I know that sounds crazy being on pizza, but I think like the Mexicans are big on the full fat cheese, which is like not exactly the best for you, but holy crikeys, does it taste good. Full fat cheese. Oh, my God. Hey, KD. Good morning, KD. We're doing yesterday's good thing. Cindy says made hamburger macaroni soup. Another one for soup. Everyone's into the soups. Oh, everyone's having soups. It's a soup week. Seeing friends from Twitch. One is a viewer, but the other three are family, and one is DJing. So you got musical covered for Friday, and you get your taco bar ready, and you'll be good to go. Good to go. Pam has a good thing to share. Pam says that everything is okay in Costa Rica, even though her day yesterday began with an earthquake. Yeah, this is how you want to start your vacation, isn't it? A 4.3 earthquake in Costa Rica. And she said that everything is okay, no damage, but shake, rattle, and roll to start the vacation. That is not a fun way to start your vacation. Not sure what was more nerve-wracking, realizing that the hair product that I bought wasn't for curls, or experiencing my first earthquake. Other than that, I am having an amazing time. So you can tell that the earthquake did not bother her. She was more concerned about the hair product that she bought that wasn't for curls. That's how you know it's all going to be good. And you don't have to shake up your own margarita. It's done for you. Mother Nature shook it up for you. So I'm glad to hear that you're okay. Excellent. Yesterday was Blue Monday. I asked, what brings you instant joy? Oh, the joy in people's lives. There's a lot of joy. And the joy from yesterday for some people in the world was the Northern Lights. Now, there were a couple people in Brandon that did see Northern Lights yesterday. This is from Justin at the Weather Center of Manitoba. He said that finally he stayed up late. I can just picture Justin sitting outside waiting for the Northern Lights so he could put it on his webpage, and there it is. That's what he got yesterday. He said that the aurora tonight looks amazing. He had to go south of Brandon to get a clear spot. You can see clouds to the north there. And he said this is from south of Brandon looking north towards the city last night because it was the worst solar storm in 20 years. And for most of us, we missed it. Although Arlene, where she is, says they're dancing out of her living room window right now. This is Arlene's shot. Not as pronounced as they were before, hey? Not quite as powerful. Some of the pictures coming out of Europe are insane. Just beautiful. Especially Iceland. I don't know, are the spirits getting ready to tell us something? That the Northern Lights shined so bright in Iceland, Greenland? What is about to happen? It's almost like something is about to happen. I don't know what's about to happen. Do you know what's... Oh my gosh. Thank you for your good things, you guys. Let's make today great. Today is Tuesday. Have the most amazing day and be ready to share again tomorrow for Hump Day Wednesday on yesterday's good thing. Okay, let's do it. In the meantime, we're going to go to Turks and Caicos, the place that Canada someday will hopefully have us join as another province. Let's just take it for a test drive, shall we? Why not? We're going to take a beach break, and we'll be back with more food, fun places, and mayhem coming up in just a second. But first, let's go to the beach. Yeah. Good morning, Sunseeker. Turks and Caicos, where the sun is shining. Live shot of Turks and Caicos. It's a Tuesday morning. Happy Tuesday, Sunseekers. Let's get after it.
Good
go into the cold. Oh, but this is nice and warm. Oh, it's beautiful. Turks and Caicos. Look at that. There's our little Sunseeker path down to the beach. Don't spill your margarita. Come on now. Come with me, old my aunt. Here we go down to the beach. The waves are lapping. The water is nice and warm. The sand is so hot. So hot under the feet. Oh, it's too hot. Need some coolness under my feet. I need some ice from my burning feet. Where can I find some ice and snow relief? Well, I'll tell you where. There's a land of ice and snow, and it's not Iceland. It's here in southwestern Manitoba. Now, roads are good. Temperature is, well, it could be a lot worse. We're at minus 21, feels like minus 29. The real cold stuff is coming later on in the week. We'll have some snow flurries in your future today, and a high of minus 13. Same for tomorrow with snow flurries on the menu, and sunshine the rest of the week, but that's when the bottom falls out. Yes, it does. It is going to be incredibly cold towards the end of the week with overnight lows dangerously cold for this time of year, for any time of year. Northern Lights last night. So in Europe, they saw some pretty amazing colors. Did you see any Northern Lights? It was kind of cloudy for southwestern Manitoba, and so not a lot of pictures in the news feed of the Northern Lights last night. I did not know this. Red means that visible under intense solar activity due to lack of oxygen above 150 miles high. Green is a little bit lower, up to 150 miles. Purple is above 60 miles high, and blue is below 60 miles. So there are your colors of the Northern Lights. Apparently the most intense solar storm in 20 years. Why do these solar storms keep happening? Do you remember a time when the Northern Lights were kind of a neat thing? They were like a once every four, like the Olympics. Once every 4 years, you'd see the Northern Lights. There'd be pictures. Now it just seems that there's a wicked solar storm. Is the sun ready to explode? I don't know. This is from over in Europe last night. Comes from Iceland. From Jake in Iceland. And this is some of the Northern Lights from yesterday. So as you can see, yeah, that solar storm sent out a few little pieces of color. Look at the colors on this shot. Amazing. Pinks and purples and blues. Super intense. Quentin says, Arlene Dickinson is going to be speaking at Ag Days on Thursday. Today is the food professor. That is the guy all media talk to when food inflation is like a runaway freight train. And he's the guy everybody turns to for advice, for predictions. He is the guy, Canada's food expert. And so he's going to be there today. Although I wish Kevin O'Leary, he's my favorite Dragon's Den guy. I like Kevin O'Leary. That guy is amazing. Is it Mr. Wonderful? Arlene's, she's nice. She's pretty woke, though. She's friends with Jan Arden. That tells you all you need to know. And there's someone's Toyota. I have to get my Toyota in there. Thanks, Jake. All right. Beautiful. Hey, yeah, this is beautiful in Iceland. From yesterday, hi, J-Lo, Jennifer Lee. Good morning, Tyler Glen. So, as far as what we saw in southwestern Manitoba, not quite as profound, but there were some pictures of it. And I found this interesting. So, Justin, over at the Weather Center of Manitoba, he put together an explanation of what was happening. And so he posted this. And he was disappointed because of the cloud cover. He said, what a waste of good coronal mass ejection. That sounds dirty, Justin. In fact, this whole post sounds dirty. Now, I know you're talking about the Northern Lights, Justin. But see, I didn't read it the way others are reading this post about the Northern Lights and your disappointment in that we had all this cloud. He goes on to say it was a historic solar storm in terms of how fast the plasma was ejected from the sun, and it transitioned to planet Earth around 24 to 25 hours of interplanetary magnetism of the field of the CME, peaking near 90 NTs, which is insanely high. The solar wind was above 1,000 kilometers a second for a long while, which is also very, very high. But the polarity of the CME had been overwhelmingly positive to the north. Who knew? Why? Well, a positive BZ means basically a closed door. Duh. A positive BZ value northward means that the magnetic field of the solar wind is aligned similarity to the planet Earth's most magnetic field, which points northward. It causes the Earth to repel particles, causing solar particles to be deflected. Duh. Of course it's going to be deflected. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. It's going to be deflected. Oh. And this resulted in little or no aurora. He goes on to say, conversely, negative BZ value southward indicates the magnetic field is opposite, allowing to reconnect the sun's magnetic field to the Earth, acting as an on switch that lets particles pour into the atmosphere, creating vibrant aurora displays. Honestly, it's a very unfortunate night for aurora lovers, he says. I didn't understand a friggin' word he said. I did not understand anything that he typed. Justin, you're too smart for me. This must be why, like you're the weather guy. I don't know the BZY of the XYZ of the... I just know it was cloudy and I didn't see the lights. I like the lights because I like to post the pictures of the lights, and I did not see lights. Sandra did, west of Oakbank. So again, that's about as good as it got for us in southwestern Manitoba. I love your enthusiasm. I was trying to get into it. I was trying to do, Justin's scientific write-up. I have no idea what that was. Too sciencey for me. But you know what? Everybody's got a thing. Everybody's got a thing, and he likes science, and he likes weather, and bless him. Yeah, keep it up. Keep doing it. Yeah, as long as you're having fun, as long as you're enjoying yourself, keep the pictures coming too. If you have any Northern Lights pictures to share. Okay, sports jerseys. We're going to talk about that in just a second. Your favorite sports jerseys and heated rivalry. You can't even buy them. They're so popular. Still with the weather though. This happened in Russia. Record-breaking snowfall buried towns across Russia over the weekend, dumping more than 7 feet of snow, blocking roads, entrances, and cars. Dramatic footage shows residents climbing snowdrifts, digging out of vehicles. I've always wanted to know what 7 feet of snow looks like. Holy crap. Look at this. To get into this building, look at how... This is a normal building looking down at the entrance, and they had to dig. Holy cow. Look at the snow. Thought we had a lot of snow. Okay, just to give you some context, this guy's standing on top of the 7 feet of snow. Look at the hole I dug. Look at, down here is my car. Somewhere is a car. That would take forever. Oh, my God. Just to get down to your car. Holy shit. Look at the size of these drifts. Oh, my God. From the Department of It Could Always Be Worse, hey? Like, holy cow. That, no wonder they drink so much. And this guy's smoking a cigarette. Love it. He isn't a candidate for a heart attack at all. Try to shovel... I love it. Trying to shovel like 7 feet of snow, stops and rests on his car. Look at the cars are gone. I'm going to have a smoke. Then I'll return to my strenuous effort of trying to unclog the snow. Oh, how miserable is that? I would be climbing in a bottle of Russian vodka right now. And I wouldn't be coming out till April. Of course, people had to get pushed out. Oh, this is unreal. Some cars could make we got a 4x4. Man. Look at the chunk of snow on that guy's car. This is the equivalent of people in this area of that first frost, right? When you don't take your scraper to the windshield, I'll just pull away. I got a 500-pound snow chunk on top of my car. That could dent the top of the car. Oh. I'm going to try and slide down, and it caused a mini avalanche. Look at the height of these snowdrifts. Wow. That is amazing. Right out of a fourth-story apartment building, you could go tobogganing. Amazing. Look at the people digging out 7 feet of snow this past weekend. Yes, Tracy, in Russia. And I don't need to remind you that they are on the same latitude as Canada. So, from the department, if it can always be worse. Oh, boy, I hope that's not in our future. That's for sure. And even though we had a lot of closed highways this past weekend, thank God accidents were limited. We had a couple of accidents that required some assistance, but it was not the 100-car pileup that happened in Michigan yesterday. Take a look at this. This happened in Michigan yesterday. Icy roads and snow, similar to what we had this past weekend. And this is just an epic pileup of 100 cars. Look at the drone footage of this. Bang, 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 bang into each other. This is a lesson, boys and girls, if you're a young driver. This is why it's important to have how many car lengths between vehicles, especially when it's slippery. Give yourself lots of space between you and the driver in front of you. So should something like this happen, you won't have 100 cars in the ditch on the side of the road smashing into each other. 100 cars. Now, the further back you go, the more mild the damage is. Because people were getting wise to, hey, look at the trailer. And can you imagine driving a little car amongst those trailers? It's not going to end well for you. It is not going to end well. So, again, keeping her slow, keeping distance between you and the next vehicle is probably good advice, even when you've got normal seasonal driving conditions. And, for heaven's sakes, be careful around semis. Man, those semis, they're just going to eat your little car. They're going to eat you up, and there's going to be nothing left. Just kajoom, boom, bang, boom, gone. Incredible. That is in Michigan yesterday. Wow. Zeeland Township is between 9 and 12 people were injured. It's a miracle there wasn't more. All stranded motorists were bussed off the interstate. They had to bring transit buses out to collect everybody. And only 9 to 12 people were hurt and none seriously. Isn't that a miracle? That is a damn miracle that nobody was seriously injured in that. Incredible. Anyway, be careful on the roads today, guys. And if the road you're traveling takes you southward, don't forget that Skydancer Casino has got some big concerts planned for you. Oh, there's always a party happening over at the Skydancer. And, of course, coming March the 20th, the lead singers of three big 90s country bands, Lone Star, Restless Heart, and Little Texas. Richie from Lone Star, Larry from Restless Heart, and Tim Rushlow of Little Texas. It's like seeing three bands in one big show, and it's only $35, and they have 31 number one hit singles. That's like $1 per hit single. SkydancerCasino.com, and Gretchen Wilson is coming July the 3rd. Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC, Westman's number one EV dealership. If you're looking for an EV, now is a great time. You know why? 90 days, no payments. You know why? They're celebrating 100 years in business. Murray's has been in business for over a century now, and they're celebrating. And part of that celebration means a deal for you, 90 days with no payments. So if you're looking for an EV, there has never been a better time, and they've got all the information you could need. Come armed with questions, concerns, comments, everything. The salespeople can't wait to talk to you. Service center employees can talk to you, too, at Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC, Westman's number one EV dealership at 1500 Richmond Avenue. And at Leon's Furniture Superstore, 3635 Victoria Avenue in Brandon, it ends tomorrow, the Canada-wide Super Sale. 50% off select sofas, select clearance mattresses, and select beds. And you can save the tax when you select 2 or more major appliance packages right now at Leon's. Plus, you can take up to 3 years to pay with 0% interest. Plus, free local delivery on purchases of $7.99 or more. Just visit leons.ca, and you can visit them in Brandon at 3635 Victoria Avenue. Your favorite sports jerseys. Linda says Blue Jays all the way. Carol says Jets all the way. Sherry, your favorite sports jersey you like to wear? If I'm going to pick one jersey that I'm going to wear, it is probably going to be my Minnesota Vikings jersey. Although I've got a Vikings jersey, Twins jersey, Wheat Kings jersey, obviously, Jets jersey. Although the Jets, I don't really wear that one too much anymore. Kind of wandered away from the Jets a little bit. Wheat Kings one does see some action. Derek has never owned a jersey. This is Nick's specialty. Cindy, oh, look at this this is a throwback jersey picture she sent. And she's a Montreal Canadiens fan. Look at that. Oh. Look at the little Habs fans. Look at the little Habs fans. They're so cute. Go Montreal. That is sacrilegious, isn't it? I'm not supposed to say stuff like that. I could get in big trouble, couldn't I? Don't swear. I was just seeing if you're paying attention. You were. You pass. Nice. Oh, and then 19 years later. This is fantastic. Look at the before and after. Now they're all grown up. Now it's the women of the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's the Maple Leaf Mafia. We don't win, but we look good. We don't win, but we're pretty. Molly says, I only own Cleveland stuff. Browns? Is it the Browns? Do you like the Browns? My buddy Corey is a big Browns fan. And Melissa says, my son wears his Wheat Kings jersey that he got. He was at Respite House, and it's an old Wheat King jersey, but he loves it. Oh, that is fantastic. That is awesome. He's got some growing to do, but it looks like they're cooking some good food behind him there. So he will grow into that and become a full-fledged, full-grown XL Wheat Kings fan, I'm sure. Don says, I have a Thurman Thomas jersey and an Emmett Smith jersey somewhere. So lots of Jets, lots of Wheat Kings, lots of Blue Jays. No Saskatchewan Roughriders, though. Cleveland Cavaliers. Oh, basketball. So I'm pleased to report that the hottest jersey on planet Earth right now is not even a football jersey. Even though the Super Bowl is coming, you'd think it'd be maybe the Broncos, or maybe it would be, who else is in there? L.A. or Seattle or New England. No. Or it'd be the Toronto Blue Jays for their run to the World Series. No. The Saskatchewan Roughriders, they got watermelon helmets. They're the diehard fans of the Saskatchewan Roughriders. No, that is not the hottest jersey on planet Earth. The hottest jersey on planet Earth belongs to a team that doesn't even exist other than in your own mind. It's from the hit TV show Heated Rivalry.
Well, it's a red-hot series for both television fans and hockey fans alike. And now those who love Heated Rivalry can get their very own Ottawa Senators jersey inspired by the show. CTV's Kimberly Johnson has that story.
Jenny Aslang is an Ottawa Senators fan and a Heated Rivalry fan. She was caught off guard when the worlds collided at the Canadian Tire Centre.
Going to buy a commemorative puck, and sure enough, there's a Hollander and a Rosenov jersey right there waiting for me. It was just serendipity, really.
The Senators have released Heated Rivalry-inspired Sens jerseys. Fans of the series can now buy Senators jerseys with the names Hollander and Rosenov on the back. The popular Crave original series is a love story about pro hockey players Shane Hollander and Ilya Rosenov, who are on rival teams.
We had the idea on Friday morning, and we had a whole bunch of jerseys in the store by Saturday night at our game, and sold out within probably an hour before the first period was over.
Peter Shire with the Senators says the store was getting requests for the specialized jerseys from Heated Rivalry fans. So they had some made up ahead of Saturday's game against Montreal. He says online sales are also popular.
We woke up on Sunday morning. We had orders from, I think, Germany, Sweden, Indonesia, Kazakhstan, Sweden, from all over the world. So it really, it's great.
In all, he says about 50 jerseys have already been sold, and proceeds will be going towards Ottawa Pride hockey.
Heated Rivalry has been a really fun topic of conversation lately. I feel it's been taking over conversations in the locker room, and it's a great, wholesome show.
Ottawa Pride hockey is an inclusive hockey recreation league
I don't know
for
about
the
that,
community. And with about 200 regular players, the league's co-coordinator says the goal is to make sure everyone sees themselves on the ice and on a hockey jersey.
So important to be able to see yourself as a kid, even as an adult now, just like, okay, I am welcome here.
And with the city of Ottawa set to play a possible role in the upcoming season 2 of Heated Rivalry, now fans can have the best of both worlds.
Wow. It's hot stuff right now. I've watched every episode. Actually, I've watched the series 4 times already. What does that even mean? I can't stop. What? No, I'm joking. I don't understand it. I don't get it. But that doesn't mean that it's not good. It just means that I'm old and I don't get it. I don't understand. But you know what? Totally. If you've seen it, Heated Rivalry, what's the deal with this? I mean, it's obviously something, it's groundbreaking because, I mean, you've got, a predominantly male, heterosexually dominated sports culture all of a sudden smashed to smithereens because you've got this gay couple that I guess they're playing hockey together or against each other. I guess that's the term Heated Rivalry. I don't know. I need to be schooled without diagrams, please. With just some have said it's a love story. Well, that's my problem. I can't watch the regular love stories. The Hallmark Channel is not my, the Hallmark Channel and TSN coming together on a collaboration would not be good. In my eyes, this is my opinion. It's like I don't want TSN and Hallmark Channel to, even if, for example, they came up with a show where one hockey team fell in love with another hockey team, like coming up this fall on the Hallmark Channel, Barry and Mike's team falls in love with Sharon and Lois's team, and they have to keep their locker rooms apart because they don't want to play hockey. They want to play love. Love and sports don't go together. Doesn't matter who is in love. So I draw the line. Sports and love, except for if you love your team. That's it. That's the only love allowed in sports. Why do we have to ruin everything with love? Love ruins everything. Quentin says, I just don't understand how the gay couple part makes this show a hit. Shorzy is a great show, and I don't even watch hockey. Well, it's the love. It's a love story. And they've already done the one where the hockey player falls in love with the figure skater. Do you remember that? What was that? That was a huge movie. What was that called? That was a huge... Oh, The Cutting Edge. Oh, yeah, The Cutting Edge. Oh, no, that's two figure skaters. What the heck was the name of that movie? He was a professional hockey player. What was the show with the pro hockey player romantically involved with the figure skater? I don't get it, but it's one of the hottest shows. Oh, he was a hockey player that got benched and ended up figure skating. Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. Thinking of Cutting Edge, the story of a former pro hockey player who becomes romantically involved with a figure skater while competing in pair skating. As you can tell, that movie resonated with me. Love and sports should not... What is next? I mean, a Bill Belichick movie about him and his little, 21-year-old mom. I don't want to see that. I don't want to even think about it. If Bill wants to do that, that's his business. Go. But, there's lots of people that do. There's lots of people that want to take love and sports and put them together. I just think that you should love your team, and that's it. Hard stop. No other love in sports. Or you also, I take that back. I love my cold beer as I'm watching sports. So those are acceptable love. Anyway, there you go. So if you're looking for a hot jersey, there's love in tennis. Oh, that's true. That means zero. That's exactly what I'm talking about. See? There's a reason that love in tennis means zero. It means stay away. Stay away. No love in sports. Coming up next hour, we'll take you to Walmart. Who doesn't want to go to Walmart and see how crazy things have gotten with stuff being stolen? Take it from the locked up case, put it in another locked up case. It's crazy. And Trump wants Greenland. I want Turks and Caicos. It almost happened 11 years ago. 11 years ago, we almost had a tropical island, and I have got the receipts that I'm going to show you next hour. If you've ever dreamed of Canada ever having a tropical island of its own, come and have a little dream with me. Yeah. It's going to be awesome. And the latest on the Kiefer Sutherland, more developments on this. What the hell? How did one Uber ride go so wrong? That's all coming up in next hour's show. Plus, going to try it Tuesday. I got it's National Cheese Lovers Day. So as we say goodbye to our friends on the other social channels, enjoy Cheese Lovers Day, okay? Enjoy your cheese. And I'm going to enjoy my cheese-covered pizza bun from Kuipers. If you've never seen one of these babies, these little puppies, it's my addiction. First one of 2026 coming up. Thank you so much, guys. We got to run over to Twitch, okay? You can also lurk in at TylerGlenShow.com, okay? Thank you so much to TikTok, YouTube, X. Take care, you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Have a great day. And Facebook as well.